Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson Meredith with 31 Triple Dollar.
Carson, we are, of course, everybody's hearing the word severe, but you're saying we're not talking level 5 severe.
Oh,
we're talking, of course, typical summertime stuff.
Yeah, you know, you get these big clusters of storms sometimes, and the main issue with them will be heavy rain and gusty winds. But before those storms get here, it's that haze.
I was about to say, I'm looking
This
at
is what
this, and
people are
it's
talking
blocking
about.
the view of those mountains.
And the longer that haze sticks around, the worse the air quality is going to be. Let's go to the Skycam network this morning. You can see that murky view. It's a nice morning otherwise. We got plenty of sunshine. There's no clouds. A little humid, but not too bad for mid-July. But that haze is not the combination of fog and smoke like we saw yesterday morning. It is exclusively wildfire smoke from Canada yet again. And this smoke is going to be staying in our atmosphere really throughout the day until those storm chances get here this afternoon and this evening, which means the air quality is going to remain in that unhealthy range all day long. Right now, the air quality is in the orange category. That means it's unhealthy for sensitive groups. That could be those of you that struggle with some respiratory issues or for younger kiddos as well. If you fall under one of those groups, just try to limit your time outside and avoid any strenuous activities as you're out and about on this Tuesday. Hopefully those storms later on will help clear this smoke out of here by tomorrow. This morning, 31 Triple Doppler is dry, and I expect us to stay dry through about 3 or 4 o'clock today, which not only means the haze is sticking around, but it also means we warm things up quick. High temperatures reach the mid-90s. We'll call it 94 to be exact. But when you factor in that humidity, while it's bearable, it could still feel as hot as 101, maybe 102 later on this afternoon. Then our severe weather window opens up around 4 o'clock today. We'll dive deeper into those storms in a moment. But as we look through the next 3 days, that temperature trend staying rather high. 95 tomorrow, 96 on Thursday. Now, there could be some storms that help ease the heat, especially tomorrow. But if we don't get any of those storms, we could see that feels like temperature as high as 106 on Wednesday and 105 on Thursday. I would not be surprised if we had some heat advisories come down tomorrow and Thursday. Let's dive deeper, though, into those storms for today. The time frame to watch, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Any storms this afternoon, this evening, whether they're severe or not, are going to have heavy rain. Some of those stronger storms could have gusty winds, 50, 60 miles per hour, and maybe some larger hail can't be ruled out. It's a low severe weather threat, but you still need to be on guard. Here's future radar. Quiet through the day. Then about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening, we're going to be watching this cluster of storms from Tennessee going right down I-65, moving into North Alabama. Now, it should weaken some as it moves into our neck of the woods, but I would not be surprised if we had a few severe thunderstorm warnings later on this evening. Showers continue overnight, but watch what happens off to our north overnight. More clusters of storms develop and move into North Alabama Wednesday morning. Now, if we get more clusters of storms tomorrow and the heavy rain goes in the same spots over and over again, like trains on a track, we may have a flooding threat develop tomorrow for our friends east of I-65. Highest rainfall total stay to our north across Tennessee, 1 to 2 inches for our Tennessee tier, while most of us in Alabama for now looking at a ½ inch to 1 inch of rain, but some slightly higher amounts can't be ruled out if you see those heavier storms tonight and tomorrow. 10-day forecast shows the heat sticking around despite all those storm chances through Thursday. Then we got a cold front that moves in Friday, which will finally cool us into the 80s this weekend.